Hello guys, this is a Ranger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? And I just got done doing a trailer reaction to the new Venom movie. In case you missed it, it's on my channel. I just did that. And now I'm doing a game review. But before I get into this, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos and hit that like button. It would help me out a lot. I would appreciate it. And thanks for watching. And now let's get on with this review. Today we're doing another God of War game. God of War 3 for the PS3. Came out 2010. I remember when I first played this. Actually, my uncle had rented this game for me at Hastings. I forgot Hastings, you can rent video games, I think movies. Sadly, they went out of business a couple of years back. But that's when I first played it, and I fell in love with this game. It's awesome. There's a cover. You got Kratos close up, and for mature, here's a spine and the back. Try to make it where it's not too blurry. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, you got Kratos fighting Hades, god of the underworld. There's Poseidon, god of sea, and there's Kratos. That's one of the weapons you get. I forgot what it's called now, but you get it after defeating Hercules. Yes, Hercules is in this game as well. And yes, he is voiced by Kevin Sorbo, which I think was awesome. For those who know who Kevin Sorbo is, he played in the Hercules show in the 90s. I think uh, they combined that show and Xena, the Warrior Princess. But yeah, that guy, Kevin Sorbo, who plays Hercules, does the voice of Hercules in this game. And I read the back of it. In the end, there will be only chaos. Armed with his deadly double-chain blades, Kratos will take on mythology's darkest creature to destroy Olympus and the mighty Zeus himself. Bonus features, making of documentaries, Challenge of Olympus, Combat Arena, and more. And here's the inside of the case. Here's the disc. Really cool. And you have the booklet or instruction manual, however you want to call it. And there's the back of it. And there is, and I like this. Sometimes cases have artwork inside of them. This is what it looks like without the manual and the disc. You got Kratos. And I forgot to mention in my God War collection, this armor is called Fleece armor, and you get this in God War 2. The original wielder named Jason. It's actually one of a story. I never read it, so I'm not sure how the story goes. Um, and now let's look at the manual. You got your table of contents. And then like getting started, and I'll go ahead and read this to you. Uh, just like the back of the case, it says, in the end, there'll be only chaos. It says, before the age of the twilight set upon the gods, a legend rose to take his place among them. And even though Kratos sat on the throne as the new god of war, he was haunted by visions of his family, a family he himself murdered. Tormented by the gods, Kratos sought vengeance from the highest orders. Those who stood before him fell by his blades. The hands of death could not defeat him. The sisters of fate could not control him. And on this day, the man, the legend, Kratos, will finally have his revenge. And that is very true. If you play this game, that is true. And like, you got your game screen and your health meter and all that good stuff. And as always, uh, feel free to pause to read this if you want. And if you never own a PS3, don't worry. They actually remastered this for the PS4, God of War 3 remastered. I don't know why they didn't remaster all the God of War games. They should have done that. But instead they only remastered part 3. But I really wish they would have remastered all the games for the PS4. That would have been a nice, upgrade. And you have your game controls, your combos. Again, feel free to pause if you want to read this. And as you can probably already tell, uh, this is like the end of the trilogy. Uh, and this takes place right after where God of War 2 left off. Uh, I did it again, kind of a spoiler if you haven't played part 2. Uh, at the end, Kratos goes back in time and gathers the army of Titans to help him his for his revenge against the gods. Like literally, when the game starts, like it's already happening. The Titans are climbing on Mount Olympus with Kratos on Gaia's back. You know, and and if you play God of War 2, he now hates the gods. So in this one, you're fighting the god. They're basic boss fights. But it's really, really cool. You fight Poseidon, Hades, Zeus, of course, it's the final boss. Right here, you got limited warranty and your notes. I think some more notes. Right here it says, "Feel the chaos, unleash wrath of Kratos using the red DualShock 3." And you got Kratos holding the red controller. Chaos will reign. The chaos continues. I think it's like God of War 3 strategy guys. And I read to mention right here they made a novel of the God of War games. Comic graphic novel. I read the book based on the first game, but not the second one. And the author is Matthew Stover. I think he did a few Star Wars books, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 6 issue comic book, limited release. I think he also did God of War 2 book, but I'm not 1% sure. And you got more stuff. You got the God of War collection and God of War Blood and Metal, which is a soundtrack. Uh, And I've already did a video. I've already covered this. The God War Collection, the soundtrack, really cool stuff. And you got Heavy Rain and Gran Turismo 5. This was a good game. I remember uh, when they started announcing this, I was like, I gotta get this game. It looks really good, and it is good. Sadly, I don't have it. I did have the actual copy on the PS3, but I sold it years ago. Uh, but that's it for the manual. Now you could buy a Heavy Rain on PS4, but it's digital only. There's not a physical copy of it. But anyway, uh, that's really the gist of God of War 3. The story, like I said, you're getting your revenge against the Olympian gods. Uh, yeah, so this right here marks the end of the trilogy. Uh, of course, you got the Origin Collection, which I also covered, which is Chain of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta, kind of filling the gaps. But yeah, great game. If you haven't played it again, you can play the remastered on the PS4. I haven't played it, so I don't know how it looks. I'm sure the graphics looks a lot better, obviously. But yeah, check it out if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Ranger Gamer 06. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And be sure to hit that notification button for more videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.